Happening right now, your chance to help Triad kids get set up for success with the Tools for School Supply Drive.
Tanya, since early this morning, it has been such a wonderful day out here at the Walmart on Battleground Avenue. So many people, more than 1,000 at this point, have showed up to help donate supplies for the Guilford Education Alliance Teacher Supply Warehouse. Now, what this is a big place where teachers can go and pick up supplies for their classroom to give to students in need who can't even afford the most basic items you really need to learn, which is a mission that's really more important this year than ever before because check it out. The cost of school supplies keeps going up, up, up. Over the last 3 years, the average price a family has to pay has gone from $697 all the way up here to $848. Now, experts say a lot of that is because of coronavirus this year. It just simply impacted the supply chain, making those prices skyrocket up.
I looked at Target online for some crayons and they happen to be almost $3. And, you know, I know normally I've seen them just walking through the store 50 cents, so it was kind of shocking.
Industry experts say part of the reason for the price jump is that when COVID shut down the country, the supply chain was also put on hold. And retailers are still trying to get back to normal.
They're having to pay for air freight versus shipping cargo in order to get things here on time. Those costs in terms of actually transporting goods, that has been a major concern for many of the retailers we've talked to.
The National Retail Federation expects consumers to spend $37.1 billion in back-to-school supplies, up more than $3 billion from last year. Parents of K-12 students are expected to spend just over $848. That's per household on supplies, including electronics.
But again, in our area, we are very lucky to have this teacher supply warehouse to help out with this problem. We've got with us today Karen Hornfeck. She's the vice president. So why is this such an important place for teachers to be able to go?
So we know that the average teacher spends between $650 to $1,000 of their own money each year on school supplies. And we run the Teacher Supply Warehouse to help offset that burden to teachers. And we want them to know that as a community, we care about education and we care about the job that they're doing and we want to support them.
What do teachers act like when they come in and see all of this?
So that is a great question. I wish we could show everybody how excited teachers are. And the great thing about you all being out here today is it really is a tangible symbol to teachers that we do care about them. It's been a rough 16 months and we want to support them and we want to support their work with our kids.
Absolutely. I mean, none of us would be where we are today without our amazing teachers in our area. What would you tell someone who's on the fence about whether or not they should donate to this?
Every little bit helps. Tomorrow we'll have 100 teachers, new teachers coming to the Teacher Supply Warehouse. We want them especially to know that they're supported. We want them to have everything that they need for success. And every pencil that you donate, every dollar that you donate makes a difference and helps us keep the shelves stocked. And we're open throughout the year. So this is a really busy time. We've supplied almost 2,000 teachers so far, but we'll stay open the rest of the year.
And really, it does not matter how small your donation is. Even a 25-cent spiral notebook makes a big difference. We're going to be out here for a little while longer. We'd love for you to come down and help out.
Well, North Carolina ranks 39th in the country when it comes to teachers using their own money for supplies. Isha Milton teaches 9th grade at Dudley High School. She says having extra supplies on hand sets students up for success.
A lot of times, we may hear, well, I don't have this or I don't have that. If I can remove the excuse or I can remove that obstacle for you, the only thing you have left to do is to complete an assignment. So it's beneficial for at least setting them up for the initial success, and then it's up to them to complete the task that has been asked of them.
Well, Milton also talked about why it is just so important for people to donate.
So at the end of the day, I believe in the old adage that it takes a village to raise a child. And whether it's a big supply or a small supply, you are a part of that child's village. You never understand, or you may not always understand, how one single pencil could set that child up for passing the SAT, for passing their end-of-state exam. And so that's you attributing to their future success.
Well, the city of Greensboro is accepting new and unwrapped school supplies as payment for parking tickets. Donations must be made within 30 days of the infraction, and handicapped parking violations are not included in this program. All the donations will go to the teacher supply warehouse. You must show a receipt to verify the donation or the value of the school supplies, which must be equal to or greater than the fine that you got. It also applies to parking tickets made now through October the 31st.
Parents, you know very well that every year it seems like that list of supplies keeps getting longer and longer. But this year there is one thing that kids absolutely have to have, and a lot of Triad school districts, including Guilford County Schools and Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools. It's a mask. So when you buy that mask, you want to buy the best fitting mask you can for your kids. A lot of stores selling child-size ones. I'm actually having a problem with mine right now. You've seen it throughout the newscast. It's just too big. It keeps slipping down and it keeps going down past my nose. There's actually a trick if you buy your kids one that's too big. You take it just like this, and I want you to twist it and then put it back over your ears. And when you twist it, that really seals it onto your face there, and that helps out. I'm gonna do my other side too here. The whole goal is to get the most comfortable mask you can for your kids, because you know, none of us like wearing them, and the more comfortable it is, the more likely they're to have success wearing them in school.
Well, Rockingham County Sheriff's deputies, they're ready for students to head back to school. They're going to be out for the first few days of school looking for folks that are speeding or driving recklessly in school areas. School administration asked that those heading to work leave just a little bit earlier if buses are on their commute.
Because the last thing that we want to do is to have to go knock on a parent's door and tell them that the child that they kissed goodbye this morning was the last kiss. Nobody should ever have to get that call.
Rockingham County Schools says it'll take time for both bus drivers and students to learn their routes, so stops may be a little longer the first 2 weeks of school. Remember, be patient and never pass a stopped school bus. Greensboro Police, they're also gearing up for the start of the school year. Operation School Watch starts on Monday. Greensboro Police will be looking for drivers who break traffic laws like speeding in those school zones. Officers will also be monitoring school crosswalks and making sure drivers stop for those school buses. Well, no matter if you have kids in school or not, the start of school impacts everyone, right, Ben?
Tanya, I got to tell you, this really has been the highlight of my week. Seeing all these people in our community come out who care. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you laughing at my dad joke. Even though I don't have kids myself, I'm still so excited to see people care about our Triad kids. There have been so many people donate today, and you can keep donating too. Even after we're gone at 6 o'clock, these boxes will be here through the beginning of next month. All you have to do is look for them at your favorite Walmart across the Triad.